Hi guys, today I decided to do a video regarding my Yamaha 9.9 horsepower. Pretty much this video is going to cover only the remote control, which one I made myself. So a few months ago when I looked on the market, I couldn't find any remote control available. My research showed me that pretty much 9.9 and a 15 horsepower Yamaha, they sharing the same type of remote control. I will post some pictures, but let me show you. The original remote control supposed to be attached from somewhere here. There is a few different pieces that going inside and they're connected to the carburetor. Okay, since I couldn't find anything, I will post some pictures. You're gonna see how complicated is this kit. My best option was at that moment to order everything from Japan, or some parts here in the United States, some parts from Japan, and the total was about 400 or 500 if I'm not mistaken. So that's why I decided to do my own throttle control. As you can see, this is only one single arm. It's right over here. Okay, this part, this is the original Yamaha part, and if I'm not mistaken, was kind of longer up to here. And I made this one myself. So you can see over here it's little bended right over here, and I cut it over here by 45 degree. Okay, and I weld this little joint over here, and I connect it underneath to this existing joint under the magnet. So here, this is the controller. It's Oder Johnson. Okay, I'm gonna switch it to gear first. Okay, you see this one moved. Okay, now I'm going to start controlling. Here you can see. Okay, have full throttle open at this moment. This is probably mid, and this is the idle. So if you decide to do this conversion, what you have to buy only these joints over here, this one and this one. I think they're sold separate. They're absolutely same with this one over here. So when you look online, you have to buy this arm, and you can connect it right over here. Okay, so the joint, the actual joint that I have over here, it's coming from Opel GT carburetor linkage. You can find pretty much the same joints on different carburetors, or you can probably use one of these underneath. You can look around. Some of these both motors, they have the same joint. As you can see, this one is brass. I will post some pictures, and this one is not brass and it's welded behind. So make sure if you're doing the same conversion, you have to weld the joint behind, or you have to do another permanent connection. It's very important to have this one by 45 degree, otherwise it will not move at all. Okay, so you can see it's moving very smooth. Okay, let me show you guys. Okay, I'll try to do my best. I grab the camera with the stand. Okay, so this is a L-shaped iron. I will post some pictures, and this one, it's locking the cable, so the cable doesn't move around. Okay, you can see it. I will have some pictures posted. Okay, so pretty much that's it. It's a simple conversion. I'm sure everyone can do it, probably for a couple of hours. Since we have no choice, to be honest, if I have the opportunity to buy the original parts, I'll do it. But since they're not in production from long time, I guess this is the only one choice I have. Let me mention something else. this is for the shifter. Let me see. Yeah, it's visible on the camera. Let me turn it up. So I made this extension too. This one, it's leftover from a trailer that I convert. I extend the trailer. So this is a leftover piece. I will try to do some pictures. The original connector here will not fit. The original is a little short, so you have to get a new bolt and you have to drill the front part. I will post some picture too. So pretty much that's it. Very simple and it's working perfect. Thank you for watching my videos, guys, and have a nice day.